Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Painting with Whiskey and Women. I am back in Texas. Unfortunately, Sue is not with me. Sue is in Tennessee. I know. We have had the best 2 weeks, and we're going to tell you about it here in just a minute as we get our projects rolling along. Sue, tell them what you about while I take care of the admin stuff.
Hey guys, I'm back. I got to spend 2 great weeks with Crysta and Shorty. We had a ball. It's really sad that we're not together right now, but I have a feeling we'll be taking care of that real soon. I'm Sue. I'm with Nana's Antique Boutique, located in the Flea Trader's Paradise, 1907 Winfield Dunn Parkway in Sevierville, Tennessee. Tonight, I'm going to work on this dresser that we found out in the parking lot at Flea Trader's last weekend. I've already primed it with some Boss so it doesn't bleed through. I've got 2 coats on there. I've used Dixie Belle mud. Now I'm going to do a patriotic piece using Barn Red, Bunker Hill Blue, and one of the Dixie Belle whites. I haven't decided yet. Then I'm going to follow it.
Did you use mud or did you use slick stick?
I used mud and I used Boss.
Oh, you used mud and Boss?
Yes.
Okay, so question. Why did you use the mud?
Because I had dents and dings all over it.
Okay, so you filled in the little imperfections and then you bossed.
Correct. But I cheated a little bit.
No.
And I went in with the Boss. I cleaned it really well with White Lightning. Rinsed it off. Went in with the Boss thinking I could maybe fill some of those dents and dings and it would be okay. Once I put the 2 coats of Boss on, I said, no, I need to fill those holes. So I did that, and then I went in with another coat of Boss.
Gotcha. All right. So this is what I am, Crysta from Litter to Glitter. I am a furniture artist out of Garland, Texas. And this whole project has been kind of wonky, and I am going to probably be moving you guys around. So as you know, when Sue was here, I was going to get Sue to do my workbench top because I wanted a piece by Sue. And that's okay because I have the boxes that Sue did for the Croy Challenge. Those are in my studio. So I do have a piece by Sue in my studio. Also, when we were in Tennessee, we got a mirror that she painted. It is so gorgeous. That is hanging up in our living room. And well, while she was here, guys, we had to do so much stuff. I think Sue and I only picked up a paintbrush 2 days while she was here. And I think we only picked up a paintbrush, 2 days when we were in Tennessee because we were rocking and rolling, doing all this other stuff, which is fine because did you guys see on Whiskey and Women the pictures that Sue and I did, for Painting with Whiskey and Women? We were the barmaids, I am going to put, this is a picture that we took some pictures with Shorty, and I didn't want to release this picture yet because he's going to set it as his profile picture. But this is one of the pictures that Shorty did.
And that was our favorite picture out of the shoot.
Oh, out of the whole, leave it up to him. The whole shoot is about us and our favorite pictures of him.
Oh, he looked bad, you know what? Just sitting out there in the waiting room. I went, whoa.
I know. People were walking in. Hey, Ma is watching us on YouTube. So people were literally walking into the waiting room and Shorty was already dressed. And they were there because they had 1920s themed. They had the Old West. They had Victorian themed. And people were asking Shorty if he was an extra. Like, are you going to be in our pictures with us? He looked that amazing. And so today I said, you know what? I really want to get my top for, back here is there's no top on my workbench. This is the top. And so what I've decided to do is I did prime this yesterday with the Miss Lillian's Ultimate Cabinet Paint in white. And so I am going to be using 2 different decoupage papers. One is, both of them are by Grace on Design. This one is called Joyride, and it is the Harley. And then, if you know as well, I love my angel wings. And so the other one is the wings, and it's called Redemption. And so you can see one of the wings on, but it's a pair of, let me see if I can get it so you guys can, there you go. I've got it on my
There you go.
Lazy Susan. I love my Lazy Susan. And so you can see it here is going to be the redemption wings. Shorty, my love, is going to be pointing a gun at me to make sure that I get my work done. That I'm not slacking off. And then on this side, if you can see, is the Harley. And so we're going to get this. I'll show you because you can't really see it. But it's a Harley Davidson that's going to go on this side. And I just decided this about 30 minutes before we went live, what I was going to do. And so I didn't get a chance to lay them out yet for them to stop crinkling. And so in my studio off to that side of my workbench, I have a hall tree that's been in my family, a couple hundred years. It came over from Germany with my family. And I have all of these little knickknacks on it that are from my family. And so I've got my corners right now. You see, like this is my great grandmother's perfume bottle. I have my uncle's whistle from the military. I've got all sorts of stuff that I pulled off the shelf to hold down my sides. So necessity is the, mother of invention. And so, don't be afraid to pick up and use what you got around you, because that's what I do. And so there you go. I am going to be burning the edges of the Harley and the Redemption because, I love that. Sue, you got a patriotic piece going on. What you got going on over there, girl?
Well, like I had said, I did the Boss. I'm doing the Barn Red, the Bunker Hill Blue. One of the Dixie Belle Whites will be in the middle after everything dries. And then I'm going to take, I believe, was that a transfer with the flag? Was that a Hocus Pocus?
No, that was a Prima.
A Prima, okay. I don't have it on me. It's in the store with the plethora of stuff we just brought back. But that will go on here either this weekend or next Whiskey and Women.
So just to let you know, guys know, while Sue was here, I was actually picking her up at the airport, and I got a phone call from a retailer that had several lines of paint, and they have decided to close their shop, and they offered me all of their inventory, really, really reasonably priced. And since I'm not a retailer anymore, I gave Sue the option if she wanted it. And she bought everything. She got all of their paint, their Prima, their effects, their wood cutouts at an amazing, amazing price. And then we took Sue down to Harry Hines. She did a bunch of shopping down there. All sorts of new stuff in Sue's store now that you just don't see usually in Tennessee. And so that's why we had to drive Sue back.
Well, that and the nightmare of the flight there. Let me just
the flight
let
there
me
was
put it out
bad.
there. Don't take advantage of those cheap airline flights for $30 each way. I can't say any more than that.
Yeah,
we flew into the Twilight Zone, huh?
I think I would have welcomed the Twilight Zone. I really do.
And Crysta has more stories to tell than I do about that. Just picking me up, and of course my plane came in an hour early, which is unheard of.
Put it to you this way: I asked Sue. I said, "Sue, did they ask you to stick your arms out the window and flap?" Yeah, it was definitely an adventure. So, and also, Sue got the call. She had some plumbing issues in her house. And so it was just everything aligned that we needed to just drive Sue back instead of her flying back. So, and I'm so glad that we did. We had the best time in Tennessee. And instead of 1 week with my girl, I got to spend 2 weeks with my girl.
Yeah, we didn't even realize it went by so fast.
Oh yeah. We were sitting there and we're like, has it really been 2 weeks? And I felt so bad because when we had a cookout Saturday night and we basically made the decision like 20 minutes before everybody arrived that we were going to be driving or we were leaving the next morning. And so we had people here, that came over for a cookout that was helping us pack boxes.
Yeah, they had no problem with it. And I thank them.
Yeah. Such a great group of people we have. I mean, really, such an amazing group of people.
And I got to meet Stacy, who put on that contest for us, that competition a few months ago. And
yeah, the
now,
Croy challenge. You got
I'm
to
in
meet
love.
Stacy. You got to meet Ma.
Got to meet Ma.
And you got to meet Shop Jill.
Yeah, all beautiful, beautiful people. I messed up.
Yeah. It's just amazing. So we got back here about midnight Sunday night. So Monday morning, basically. And we would have gotten back early, but we stopped and saw Jeff and Marilyn, who's the owners of Miss Lillian's. We got to stop and have lunch with them. I got to drive the Pink Panther car.
I was wondering when you were going to say that.
Man, my little inner speed demon laughed and joked and danced and did a little wiggle. And well, Jeff actually, I asked, would y'all take us for a ride in it? And Jeff threw the keys to Shorty. And Shorty's a motorcycle guy. I'm the car girl. I love old cars. I love my classic cars. And so Shorty was like, hey, let my wife drive. So Marilyn and Shorty let me and Jeff take off in it, which I'm kind of glad they did because Jeff and I are both car people. And Jeff was like, punch it. And so I may or may not have broken some posted speed limit signs.
Well, he posted on the site where you posted that it was worth it all in itself watching you mash your foot down on that pedal.
Yeah, you want to talk about something that's good for your soul? That was good for my soul.
No doubt.
That old duster, and it was actually originally called the Pixie Duster, and it's got a plate under the hood where somebody fixed it up and painted it that color pink, and it was called the Pixie Duster. And then Jeff found this 6 foot tall Pink Panther. If you saw the pictures, it's, that's the Pink Panther. And so now it's the Pink Panther car. And I was surprised because I thought when I talked to Marilyn before we left, she said that they were going to bring the El Camino. And so I thought they were going to bring their vintage El Camino, and they show up in the Pink Panther car. And I was like,
with the Pink Panther.
With the Pink Panther, yes.
So who do we have on with us tonight?
Right now we've got Ma and Ann.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Ann.
I don't know if my comments aren't coming up or what, but those are the only 2 comments we've had is from Ma and from Ann.
Well, it's all right.
And I've shared it out. I think I did it right. I may not have. But last week, I know we didn't go live with you guys on Whiskey and Women. We were out picking furniture for Sue, and oh wow, did we get some good ones.
Well, I like your corner cabinet with the carved dragons. That's smoking.
Oh, those carved dragons are gorgeous.
We did do a little bit of work while Crysta was here.
Yeah.
Got this and this. You forgot this.
No,
did you know Shorty put all the lines in there?
Yeah, Shorty did the lines. And I left it for you for your store.
Oh, okay.
I didn't forget it.
Thank you.
That was one of the cutouts you bought in the in your buyout, and So
Oh,
that needed
was it? No, it wasn't. I thought you got that at Hobby Lobby.
I did get that at Hobby Lobby. It's still yours.
Alrighty then.
No, I'm really, really committed to making sure that Sue is good. She spent a lot of money redoing her store, and I need to support her. So if my dragonfly does anything to help, maybe it'll bring you some luck. So Kim Jet is on. Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim, that's one of
And,
my girls.
and Anne says that the reason they're the only two is because that's because we're special.
Yeah, we're special.
So Anne, you'll know what this is about. And if Tammy Martin sees this, Sue, you're a part of this, and so is Marilyn and Jeff. I'm going to be mailing stuff out to everybody and taking care of some stuff tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be my ship day. Monday, of course, was a holiday. Today, since we were gone, you know, I came home, we needed dog food. We were out of paper towels. I went and got this printed. And so tomorrow is going to be my ship day.
Now
So,
you wanna go ahead and tell everybody what we're trying to work out maybe in the next 6 months?
I know we've been teasing people and we didn't know because we're not 100% sure, but I will
It's
let
looking good
know.
though. It's looking good. We just got to.
It's looking really, really good. Tammy's on with us. Tammy, ship day is tomorrow. I'm shipping your stuff out tomorrow. So you know, we've closed down our shop, and one of the reasons we did was because of my health. And I've gotten my infusions, and I'm going to be rotting. I'll be good for a couple of months, and then you guys are going to see me go back down until I get my infusions again, and then I will be hyper Crysta, like you've seen the last 2 weeks, and it'll be a roller coaster. But we have enjoyed Sue's company so much, and we have enjoyed Tennessee so much that we are trying to forge a business partnership where I can come out to Tennessee like once every 2 months or every 3 months, or weather permitting and health permitting, that Sue can book classes while I'm there. I can do customs while I'm there, you know, like one custom piece while I'm there, because I'm only going to be there a week or 2 weeks. And so we're trying to figure out the logistics of how to get me there, and how to make it cost effective and pay for itself. And that way I get insanity with my Sue. And so that is you see, I burnt the edges and it's all rusty and crusty. And now I'm going to move over to my motorcycle and put more stuff on the corners here to hold these down. Because like I said, I did not get a chance to lay them out to where they're laying flat. So, and Tammy, I was just thinking, let me see. Tammy said, oh, that sounds so exciting. So looking forward to seeing y'all both come up with such a great new adventure. Also, Tammy, if you could get to Tennessee, I know that you're in West Virginia. The next time I come out, I can always put that armoire you want on the back of the truck. If you can get to Sue's in Tennessee, you know, even if it's not that weekend, I'm sure I could probably talk Sue into throwing it in her workshop and you come pick it up, or because she's got a small store. I don't want to throw it in her store, but we can work something out with Sue if you want that armoire the next time I come to Tennessee. So, Anne says that sounds great. She'll drive. And for you to drive from Indiana down here to Texas to pick me up to go back to Tennessee, woo! But if you want to drive to Tennessee and meet me there, I'll let you know when we get the dates.
Yeah, I think that was 6 or 8 hours to Indiana
To
from here.
Indianapolis, and Ann is like an hour and a half north of Indy. So,
Okay.
and
She
it
should
was,
probably 9 hours.
yeah. Tammy says, oh, so cool. I'd love to meet up with you both. We just have to coordinate it. And Ann says, no, I want to drive. Well, Ann, if you want to drive to Texas, come on, girl. I am not going to tell you not to come to Texas. You know that. And we know that Sadie gets along with our pups. It'll be a family reunion if she shows up.
And to my surprise, I loved Dallas.
She did. Yeah.
And especially the food. The people were awesome, but the food, oh my goodness. And you know, everybody's in really good, healthy looking shape there. And it's got to be their diet.
Yeah. We have great food down here, but it's really healthy. You know, Mexican food is not Taco Bell, because Taco Bell is not Mexican food. Give me just a second.
You know, she's cooking enchiladas right now, so it could be she's going to tease us.
No, it's not that. I heard something kind of popping, and hold on. I think Boulder's, because the enchiladas are off, and I left them in the oven, but I cracked the oven door so they'd stay ways. And it sounds like Boulder's trying to get into the oven. So give me just a second. Yeah. So Sue, entertain them.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so when Crysta does get back, we've got to get her to tell you guys about her trip to the airport to pick me up and her adventures. Only Crysta can watch Methany, Speedo Man, and the Great Beer Heist. So stay tuned for that story.
Boulder, you're going to get pow-pows.
Did he get in it?
Oh, he was trying.
Oh, bless his little heart. And Boulder thought my dog was a squeaky toy while I was there. I come around the corner one day and Milo was in his crate, standing up on two legs in the corner.
Yeah. Well, I think it was because it was another male. I mean, because he didn't have any problems with Sadie, you know.
Well, half a male. The one ball wonder. Yes, I said it. Oh.
So Milo, his boys have not descended. And when he was in Texas, he discovered his voice and thought he was going to bark at me and rah, rah, rah. And I looked at him and I said, did your boys drop? And Sue goes, one of them did.
Yes, he's my one ball wonder. We're just waiting now. So, Crysta, tell them about your story to the airport.
We did that when you were here. I told him about methane and gas mask.
But we didn't do it on Whiskey and Women, did we? I don't think we told this guy.
Yeah, we told him about gas mask guy when you were here.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sorry, guys. I wouldn't want to put you through it twice anyways.
You just want me to show everybody the skull you bought for my studio.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere we went for 2 weeks, it's been like, there's a gas mask, there's a Speedo. Anything we saw, the gas mask or a Speedo. So, Sue, oh, my word. Gonna make me move stuff. Sue found this in our travels and bought it and said I had to put it in my studio. It's a skull with a mohawk and a gas mask. So she bought it, and it's up here, right up there in my cabinet up there. And she's like, is this for you? I'm like, oh my God, everywhere we went. Speedo and gas mask, Speedo and gas mask.
Oh man, you gotta admit it was funny.
Oh, it was hilarious, but it would have been funnier had it happened to somebody else, but it wasn't so funny when it happened to me. Like if I was on the outside looking, oh my God, it would have been hilarious. But the fact that it wasn't somebody else and it was me, wasn't as funny as it was.
Right. But gosh, we had such a good time. And I just, I never knew how long it's been since I had a good time or I had a soul sister. And I feel like I found my soul sister.
It's amazing because Sue and I have been sharing stories about our past and stuff we've done. And I'm basically her 10 years later.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, the door just opened and enchiladas are in the oven.
All right. I'm gonna shower and go be in my room.
Okay. They're done. I turn the oven off and left them in the oven so they'd stay warm.
All right, cool. Love you.
Love ya. Go eat. Munchies and crunchies. So Austin must have had a heck of a day. He walked in. I'm like, enchiladas. He's like, I'm going to take a shower and go to my room. So he must have had a heck of a day.
Hey, you feed the dogs?
I did feed the dogs.
The dogs almost fed themselves.
And that would be a Balder art piece.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. It's a Balder art piece.
You already chewed it?
Yeah.
Where was it at?
Sitting on your table. Yeah. So I got some other pictures printed out from this photo shoot and I have them in like the little acrylic frames and Balder chewed one.
Oh no.
Yep. So yeah. And Shorty's like, did you feed the dogs? I'm like, yeah. Not that Balder's acting like it, but yeah, they got fed. Well, he can be a real poopy head sometimes.
When does Balder ever act like he's full?
I know. He is kind of he's a mess. We all have that one friend that's a bottomless pit or my son, for example,
Which hasn't been true recently.
And that's Balder. He has never met a piece of food that he didn't like. Sue, I like the way that's coming along.
Yeah, I'm going to have it kind of waving down on the sides. I just, I'm doing this without looking at my transfer, and that's kind of gutsy.
Yeah, it is.
But, like you and I talked about before I started, I'm going to go in probably with some brown wax or something just to grunge it up.
Yeah.
So I could correct the movement of the colors at that point.
Yeah. And so I'm just going to get my crusties off the end. And like I said, if I'd have known that I was using this decoupage, I would have, laid it out and gotten it flat for a day or so before I, started attempting to put it down. So
now, those are hocus pocus, right?
No, well, no, these are,
I would have sworn the joyriding was.
No, that's a Grace on Design.
Okay.
So Shorty just brought the mail in and he's like, and I'm like, okay, what do you want to do about it? I'm live, what's going on? It's got his first name and my maiden name. So it says Jaime Davis instead of Jaime Barrera or Crystal Barrera. It has, or Crystal Davis Barrera. It has his first name and my maiden name.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Because the car's under both our names.
Yeah, the car's under both of our names.
Oh, okay. That's kind of like how my electric bill looks.
But yeah, but it's his first name and my maiden name.
How the heck they came up with that on there?
Hey, that's the Texas Toll Authority for you.
Uh,
You know. So I'm going to put this on over top of the white primer because I do want it to pop. And then after it dries, I will fill in colors around it. So that's the way I'm going to be doing this one. Is a little bit different than most people would do it. And so I need to lay this out again because I don't know where I exactly wanted it. And also I'm working on it upside down so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then once I get it, then I will start putting my decoupage down. And
so
then
when you paint that, are you gonna like stipple the colors in?
I might probably will be blending them in and then brush them. And then maybe around the edges I might stipple. Because since I've got the burnt edges, I don't want to lose my burnt edges.
Oh yeah.
So not the perfect way, but I don't want to put down the browns and the blacks and the, you know, the colors and then lose. Because if you have a dark background under your decoupage, it will mute the image. If you have a white background underneath your decoupage, it'll make it pop. And so I do want these to pop. I don't want them to be muted. So that's why I'm saying that's why I want to do it this way. So
Right. That's smart. You're a smart cookie.
no, I just done this a couple of times. And if you know, there's a million ways to do decoupage. There's a million ways to paint. There's a million ways to do all this. And if you know the result you're looking for, then you know what process you need to follow to get what you're looking for. If I wanted the decoupage muted, then by all means, I would have done my browns and my golds and my blacks and then put the decoupage over top of it and said, I'm done. That's not what I'm looking for here.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I was saying earlier when I was going to go the other route with another transfer.
Uh-huh.
I was going to like blend, you know, do real light where the transfer was going to go and then go dark.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm playing it really gutsy right now.
Yeah, you are.
And I've never used that transfer. You have. I might have to go in and blend some lighter color in here where I put the transfer.
Yeah. And those were Prima. So Primers are really, really good. Is that the same American flag that I have that you got like 2 or 3 of? Is that the one you're using?
I think so. I'm not aware that there was anybody else had them.
Well, oh, I can't get to mine. Mine's way over there back, or I would have showed
I
you.
think it was the same canister you had.
Yeah, it's the same one that's on the Johnny Cash piece.
Yeah.
So, just trying to lay it out before I glue.
Did you tell everybody that it took about over 400 miles to get you to stop talking about the Pink Panther?
Shorty,
And I got to drive. And I got to drive. I had to rain my hair. And I got to peel out. And I...
boy,
Get her, Shorty. Get her.
I had a lot of fun. And if you're going to... I had
You
fun.
had fun. We're going to pick on you. We didn't have fun. We watched you.
Well, y'all got to watch me have fun.
Yeah, they saw your picture going down the slide.
Yeah. Y'all saw the picture of me on the Alpine coaster. That was so much fun, that Alpine coaster. Oh my God, that was...
I want to go on a
that was
faster one and a longer one.
Well, the next time we go back, we're going to go zip lining. Like actual, like hang on, not on a slide, just zip lining. They've got one that
I want
starts
the
at
biggest, highest zip line they got, too.
Yeah, go from the top of the mountain all the way down the mountain, and you're zip lining through the trees. And we're gonna do that one the next time we go to Tennessee. Ha ha!
And they got lots of them here, so I'll have to do my research to get us the best one.
You better do your research, girl.
Research.
Yeah, don't be taking me to some nasty, 3-minute
There
zip
will
line.
be no shoddy zip line for Crysta.
Yeah, no little zip line. I want the big one. I want the big one.
Do you
Oh, you know what?
realize we were so busy we didn't have even have a cocktail? Not one cocktail here.
No, that's a lie.
What? Did maybe you slipped one in? Oh, I had one little drop in the bottom of a bottle that you had.
Yeah, I had one shot of Fireball, and that was when your youngest son Dylan and his wife came over,
Oh yeah.
and that was it. All those, we wanted to do whiskey tastings, but we didn't have time. Now you guys know that I was busy if I didn't go to any whiskey tasting when there's a moonshine or a whiskey distillery on almost every corner up there that has free tastings. So we were busy.
Yeah, you could just, drink all day for free, just go into tastings.
Yeah. So we did. We picked furniture. We ran through antique malls. We reset her store. Oh my God. We were just, well, my watch tells you how much you walked in a day. And one day was like, what, almost 3 miles. And the next day was like over 3 miles.
Yeah.
And through antique malls, guys. It's not like I was just walking to walk. This was through antique malls. And you know how you just kind of mosey through it? That's a lot of antique malls. 2.5, 3 miles. Just in antique malls.
Yeah, a few of them closed down. That was literally Antique Row for a while. I think COVID killed a lot of people's businesses there.
You know what floored me though? They need workers so bad up in that area. The Krispy Kremes were closed. Here in Dallas, get through a drive-through. If it takes you 10 minutes to get through a drive-through, most people drive off. You literally everywhere you went, even a fast food restaurant, was 30, 45 minutes to get your food. I mean, it was just like one person working the register and the drive-through, the same person working the front register is working the drive-through, and like one person in the back cooking. I mean, it was just like, wow. That was like, really?
Yeah, we definitely have a employee shortage, and I think a lot of people just don't want to work, and it's sad.
Yeah, because they, I mean, it's gorgeous up there. There's so many job opportunities up there. And that's what kind of blew me away was, going, through, well, when we drove in, we went to the airport to get Sue's truck out of the long-term parking. And she says, drop me off here. I'm going to get to my truck. I'm going to go. I'll meet you guys like down at the Wendy's right outside of the airport. And we sat there in the drive-thru. Shorty and I left. We got in the drive-thru at the Wendy's, and it was like 30 minutes. We were still 8 cars back.
Yeah, that's because Sue got lost in the parking lot and couldn't find the exit for a half hour.
But still 8 cars back after we'd been sitting a half an hour, and we were like, you know what? We'll find something else. We'll stop and get cookies or something. So, yep, what do you think, Sue? Placement good?
Yeah, as long as that Harley's facing him and keeping your eyes in the center, it's all about the center picture. Absolutely. Looks good.
Actually, I think I want that more over that way. Now that I've got it turned around facing me, I'm like,
Yeah, you got a better view.
Yeah, a little tweak. Okay, I like that better. Because I also do have 2 horizontal and 1 vertical picture too. So let me take you down so you can kind of see.
Okay. Yeah. And plus you're going to go ahead and paint those all to work together. So
Yeah, all this is,
you got a
all
little
the white space
freedom.
will be painted.
I kind of liked, not to change things on you, but I liked when you first showed me the bike angled down, the front tire going towards him.
That's what it is. I could not figure out what was different. Thank
It's
you.
it's one of my tattoo rules that I always taught people to always have things facing in and don't take them off the subject. And that kind of pointed down to him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it still look good doing that?
Hold on, hold on. I just don't want to break my family's, heirlooms, my family's these little trinkets. So that's what it was.
Yeah, you had that front tire going towards him.
That's what it was. That is exactly. I knew I was missing something. I knew something wasn't right. I knew it. And you nailed it. That is exactly what it. Yes, that's what it was. There you go.
Did it balance better?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. I had this pointed down.
I like
because
it.
it's the bike is going this way. Shorty is actually pointing the gun that way. And then it kind of goes up the wings. See?
So you burned your decoupage, right, already, but not the photo.
No, I'm not going to burn the photo.
Okay. Yeah, it is a cool photo. You hate to lose anything.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
You couldn't
Crysta and I were watching the photographer shoot that and get right up to the butt of the gun there, and we were like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!"
Yeah, like that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the picture. Stacy says, "Good call, Sue."
Hey, I do that once in a while, Stace.
And so it's going to be, we're going to resin pour, clear resin pour. And I might do some, colored as well, put some mica in the resin. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. Like I said, this is a let the piece tell you where it wants to go type of thing. Not you're going to do there. This is my plan. I am free flowing with this one.
With Crysta and I, there is no plan. We've learned to accept that,
Step
5
one,
minutes
make
before
the
we come
plan.
on, I change my colors.
Step 1, make the plan. Step 2, execute the plan. Step 3, expect the plan to go off the rails. Step 4, throw away the plan. Oh, there's a story behind that, but we're not telling it.
Yeah, well, all they got to do is look it up. Or does that disappear? Was that reels?
Yeah, that's a reel.
Do those disappear after so
No,
long?
reels don't disappear.
So where do they go? I mean, because I don't, after I post them, I don't see them after a while. Is there a file?
There's a section on your Facebook page that people can look at your reels.
Oh, okay.
And so that's where they are. You know what? I forgot my Mr. bottle. It's been that kind of a day.
Well, let's see what this looks like together. You can't find 1 or 3 or 5 Mr. bottles?
Oh, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them sitting over there on that. This is number 6, but it's all the way over
from the shop.
but it's all the way over there on that shelf. I had to go get it. I just forgot to grab it before I, Sure. Yeah, I forgot to grab it. No biggie. Oh, yes. Stacy says, Crysta, thanks for talking me down from the ledge today with my custom nightmare. So Stacy called me with a painting problem today, and I talked her down from the ledge.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it's okay. It's one of those situations that when you do customs, we've all run into that situation. And sometimes you just have to hear it from somebody else.
Oh, I think I've made that call to you a couple times.
Yeah, and I've made the call to other people, and it's okay. It's what happens. And sometimes we just need a friend to say, hey, I've been there too, baby girl, and it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do this enough, you're gonna hit walls.
Exactly. And so we talked about different ways for her to fix it. And, you know, that's the end of it.
I wish I could have taken Stacy and put her in my pocket and brought her home.
I know. I love my Stacy. I
You
really
know, just some people you connect with. And I saw her across the porch when we were having that party, and I said, oh, yeah, that's my people.
Yeah. She's a doll, and I adore her. And we, like with me and Sue, we found that, for us, it's not just about paint and painting. We've got a lot more in common. And that's the same thing with me and Stacy. And is that it's not just about paint. It's a lot of stuff that we can talk about and we can commiserate with and we can sympathize and empathize with each other. And that, my loves, is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So when you find that, that's when you know that that is your people. And Stacy is definitely my people. Why are you staring at me like that? Did I do it wrong?
No, I want to see. I'm watching.
Okay.
You know that's like my all-time favorite decoupage paper.
No, it's not, because you hated on that piece that you've gotten time out in your garage.
Well, that was the smaller one, but the big one, that's sold. Sold to a tattoo shop here. This is gonna rock when I figure it out. When he comes out of timeout, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's just right now she's got it. And that's something that we've talked about many a times, is that we all have those time pieces that go into timeout, and her little Harley is currently in timeout.
Yeah, baby Harley was bad.
Baby Harley bad. And so when she figures it out exactly what she's going to be doing with it, it's going to be phenomenal. But right now, baby Harley is in timeout. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the last time I talked to Shorty today, he's like, what are you doing on Whiskey Women tonight? I'm like, I'm going to do the mermaid on top of my cabinet. He walks in, I'm doing the Harley wings and a picture of him. Yeah.
That's so much easier to lay flat than over 3 drawers, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I had to jump in and do the hardest dang thing the first time I used it.
Of course. Because that's you. You just go for it. That is you. I wouldn't expect anything less of Sue than it's, I can almost tell you the first piece of furniture Sue ever did. It was probably like a 15 color blend. Like she couldn't just go in and paint it and be like, well, let me see what this can do and I'll do one color. No, Sue's the person that would go in and do like at least a 3 color blend and be like, oh, I've got this. Yeah. Sue doesn't do anything the easy way.
Nothing.
And so I am well aware that her first decoupage she did over a 3 drawer little nightstand. And, it had all sorts of like crevices on the door and everything. And yeah, she picked one of the hardest pieces ever to put decoupage on for her first decoupage. So, oh no.
What? You went up instead of down. Go with it. It'll work out.
It's fine. I'm going with it.
Does that
I'm
have to do with you doing it upside down, maybe? Trick your brain?
Yeah, because to me, I'm doing it upside down on video facing you guys. And so I didn't, and Ma pointed it out. So Jeff is on. He says, wakey, wakey. I'm awake. I'm awake. Thanks for the call in it, Ma. Wish I would have seen that earlier.
It'll still work out. At least it's facing in and not away.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. I can do this. I'm a professional.
Right.
I don't know a professional what, but I'm a professional.
It's a happy mistake.
Yes.
You know, it's like when I was tattooing, there are no mistakes in tattooing. And if there was a mistake, you would never know I made a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, this is for me and, oh well. Man, I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. I can definitely believe I did that. There are some things you do in this industry, you're like, nah, but yeah, I can definitely, yeah, that's me. I can believe I did that. So this one, I'm going to do facing me. Love you guys. But yeah, I'm doing this one facing me. And so I'm just using my Miss Lillian Satin Clear Coat as my adhesive medium. I'm putting it all over the place. And then, because I'm going to be painting over it. I don't care if some of it's sticking out the side, I'm going to paint over it. It doesn't matter. I'm getting a big space. And then I can always go back and hit where I need it to be. As soon as I get that dang brush. Come here. Come here. Come here. Got it. Was using one of my inexpensive chip brushes. And it decided it was going to lose a bristle. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby. That's where you want it. So you just have to kind of make friends with your piece and decide what you're going to do and roll with it. Oh, I like it. You know that you can tint your acrylics, like your the epoxy pores on the top. You know how you can tint it with like mica powder and stuff?
Yeah.
What you may not know is that you can also use the Miss Lillian's metallic glaze and tint it.
Well, you could add a number of things to it if you don't overdo it.
Yeah. And so I'm thinking about actually using my Miss Lillian's, some of my my metallic glazes from Miss Lillian's, and doing maybe a tinted, like a layered pour.
Would like to look like an oil slick, or
No. I don't know yet. Maybe look like a cloud over top of it, or just have to have, I don't know, add some texture to it. I'll get it figured out. Like I said, this is a piece that is in motion, and the piece is going to tell me what it wants where it wants, when it wants. It's going to be one of those pieces. And I'm just going with it. I'm not gonna tell the piece no. I'm not gonna tell the piece you can't do that. Sorry guys, for some reason my battery just said that it was low, so I just plugged it in. I'm gonna let this piece 100% tell me what it wants, where it wants, when it wants, how it wants, and I am gonna go with it. And a lot of times those are the pieces that turn out the best.
Yeah.
So, what's up, baby?
Gotta get my cigarettes out of the truck.
Oh, okay.
Did you tell Sue where we put that mirror?
Yeah, Shorty just asked me if I told Sue where we put that mirror. And I FaceTime with Sue this morning and actually showed her where we put that mirror.
She did.
And tell Stacy I did not forget they didn't have a nail gun.
Yeah, and Stacy, Shorty says to tell you that he didn't forget you. We did look for that piece of equipment that you wanted,
The nail gun.
the nail gun, and
Yeah, that kind of wasn't there.
not have what you were looking for. So, but Shorty says that he's still on the lookout for you.
I'll watch for it too and then check with you guys.
Huh?
I'll watch at my end too this weekend and check in with you.
Yeah, and also Sue is going to get the correct Facebook page for Art by Arwood. Several people have asked for that, and so we did not have the opportunity to go back out the next day. We had to leave so early, and so Sue's going to get the correct Facebook page for Art by Arwood this weekend. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these completely dry, and then I will put Shorty's picture in the middle. I don't want to put wet on top of wet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that could be bad.
And Sue, it is actually way past time. Kat's on.
Hi, Kat.
And so she asked, what are you looking for? I'm looking for a lot of things. You're going to be a little bit more specific than that. So she is looking for, Stacia Coyne is looking for a battery operated nail gun that like you can do finishing nails and stuff. And so Sue actually has somebody out there that does tools and stuff. And we went to them looking for that for Stacy, and they did not have it. So that's
the person I was talking about wasn't even there.
Oh, well, there was two people out there that was selling tools. I thought one of them was your person.
No, it's all Ryobi and it's like 2 or 3 tables packed.
Oh, yeah, there was just one lady that had one table, and then like a guy in a old panel van or something that had a bunch of like rusty stuff.
We'll find it. One of us will find it.
Yeah, in her travels, that's what she's looking for. Catherine says she's coming in late from Tulsa. Hey, Catherine, is that a paint inlay? These are both decoupage papers by Grace on Design, and I'm putting those there. And then where did I put my husband? This is a picture that we had done when we were in Tennessee with Sue, Shorty. And that is actually going to lay in the middle. This is my workbench. And then I'm going to paint all around it. And after I get these laid, I'm going to paint. And then we're going to do an acrylic pour because this is my workbench top. And so since it is going to be an industrial use, I want to be able to cut on it and everything else. And I don't want to have to worry about scratching my paint or pulling my decoupage. So we are going to be doing that. And so that's where we're at. I've got these down. Yeah, we've been going an hour. It's 6:59.
Call it, baby. Call it.
Well, tell them what you about, and we will get out of here for the night.
All right. Hey guys, I'm Sue from Nana's Antique and Paint Boutique in Sevierville, Tennessee. I'm located inside Fleet Traders Paradise, 1907 Winfield Dunn Parkway in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's only about 20 minutes east of Knoxville. So if you're in the area, I'd love to see you. We're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 to 5.
Yeah, and she is up there near Dollywood and Pigeon Forge. And if you're going up to that area, let me know, because we found some really cool antique malls and other stuff all over that area that, I could be like, go there, don't go there. Yeah, I
She
can say,
actually just wants to get a ride.
if you're coming through Dallas, going to Pigeon Forge, let me know. I'll pay half the gas. So I am Crysta from Litter to Glitter. I am a furniture artist out of Garland, Texas. Thank you guys for stopping in with us for Painting with Whiskey and Women. I will be on the Miss Lillian's page Monday at 3 Eastern. That is 2 Texas time, y'all. I will probably be working on this. Got some super secret stuff that we're working out too, that if that works out, I got other projects I need to work on, but I can't talk about that yet. That's super secret squirrel stuff. So, and then of course we will be back on here with Painting with Whiskey and Women next next Tuesday at 7 Eastern, 6 Texas time, y'all. So yay. Much love to you guys. We'll see you next week. And